everybody, my name is Brittany and today's video is going to be all about ROTHY'S. Over the past 2 months I've accumulated a collection of 4 pairs. 3 of them are the point style and 1 of them is the loafer style, and I wanted to review these for you guys since I've had the chance over the past few weeks to wear them and to see if they were truly durable, comfortable, and would hold up as is advertised. For some context for those of you guys who may not be aware of this brand, ROTHY'S is a shoe brand that was born out of San Francisco, I believe, and the main ethos behind them is that all of their shoes are made from water bottles. So obviously it's very sustainable, very friendly for the environment. But along with that, they do advertise that their shoes are supposed to be very durable, rewashable, I believe, in the washer and dryer machine, and also comfortable for you to wear throughout the day. They offer a variety of styles, I believe around 4 different styles, and a variety of colors that are meant to be both contemporary and timeless, so it's versatile for the many different lifestyles that you may lead. Overall, my review across all the pairs that I have is overwhelmingly positive, as evident that I have 4 pairs and that collection is probably soon to grow. So keep watching if you guys are curious about each pair of shoes and what I personally think. I first wanted to show you guys the 4 pairs of shoes that I have from them, and then I'm going to go into more detail with each of them. I'll start chronologically in the order that I got them. The first pair of shoes that I got are the point flat in the color mink in a size 8. I actually have an initial unboxing and review of these pairs of shoes on my channel if you want to check it out, and really love these shoes. Obviously my first pair, so they'll always have a sentimental value to me. The second pair I got are also the point style, but in the color Poseidon Blue. I think this color is soon to be retired, so if you guys are interested in this color, you might want to act on it soon. But these are also in a size 8, so size 8 works for me. My normal shoe size is size 7.5, and I got these as a surprise gift from my boyfriend for Valentine's Day. The third pair that I got is also in the point style in the color Chili Red. Right now with the current selection, I believe it's the Chili Red and the Flame is the other red hue looking pair, and this one is the darker red with a more muted undertone to it. Also in a size 8, and I think these are so gorgeous. They're showing up really well in the viewfinder, so. And the third pair that I got are the loafers, so I thought I'd branch out after 3 pairs, and I got these in the print Spotted, so it's just a leopard pattern, and I actually just got this yesterday, so this is the newest member of the family, and I really like them, and it has a nice little black trim to it. I wanted to review these shoes on the basis of 3 factors. 1 being durability, 2 being comfort, and 3 being the design and overall look of these shoes. And finally, I wanted to maybe go over a little bit of the point versus loafer in case you guys have any questions about sizing. Overall, for durability, which is pretty much the same across the board for all 4 pairs, they have been immensely durable so far. I've worn them both in very sunny weather as well as very rainy and stormy weather. The shoes would get soaked, so it'd be a little uncomfortable during rainy weathers, and also they wouldn't immediately dry. However, you know, once I got home from wherever I was and I just set them out, usually overnight they'd be dry by the morning and there'd be no visible staining or any discoloration. And this was across all 3 pairs of my points. I have my shoes down here, so I'm just looking for memory. For comfort, I would say the comfort is a little varied across each pair. Each pair of shoe is still nevertheless super comfortable. However, I will say between all the different point styles, even though I ordered all of them in a size 8, there were slight discrepancies in how each of them fit me. I think my first pair of shoes, the mink color, were the ones that fit me the best, and my 2 other pairs of points, this more so fits me very slightly snug on my feet. However, it's super comfortable still, and this blue pair is the most snug. It can get a little uncomfortable after I've worn them for around 6 hours, but it's still, there's no pain, no blistering or anything. It's just relatively snug compared to the other two. So for example, if I were to actually have this pair first, and this be my only pair actually, so I have no frame of reference to compare with the two other shoes, I wouldn't think anything of it. But because I've experienced differently with other also size 8 shoes, these do appear snug. So when you are ordering, if you are ordering, you know, a secondary or a third pair or so forth, if there's a slight difference between the sizing, it's totally normal. I've experienced that too, but it wasn't a big enough a difference for me to have to exchange them. Size differences aside though, the comfort level of all these shoes are amazing. I've worn all of them with the exception of the leopard loafers because I just got them out for around anywhere from 1 to 5 to 6 hours, and I've had no complaints with all of them, and they fit me really well, and I have actually relatively flat feet, and I haven't really experienced any aching from that. Lastly, I want to go over the design / look of each of them. So I think the biggest hump is that when I first got these shoes and I inherited them into my wardrobe is trying to figure out how do I dress for them and dress around them. I will definitely say of my 3-point pairs, the mink color, so again this brown one, is the easiest to pair with things and very easily throw on given its very neutral nature. I think also coloring wise, they probably still are my favorite just because not only are they neutral, easy to go along with a lot of things, you can just throw them on, but they do have really nice undertones of like purples and grays and so forth, so they kind of change based on what you're wearing. So if you're wearing a shirt that reads more gray, these read more gray. If you're wearing a tan sweater, these read more brown. So I find that really cool. For my blue pair of the point flats, these are honestly a little harder to dress for than my mink pair, but overall still pretty easy to pair with a lot of things in my closet simply because the shade of blue is more subdued than like a royal blue or a true blue, I guess. There's an undertone of a little navy to it, yet it still provides a pop of color. One interesting thing I've found about these shoes is that it does tend to change a lot in shade between indoor and outdoor lighting. So for example, the shade that you see right now is a little more akin to what you would see outdoors, and in true indoor lighting it looks a little darker than this. What I found that pairs really well with this is light gray and whites. I think it really brings out the blue in these, and also browns and tans. / in general, if I'm trying to pair just a non-neutral color with this, so like a yellow and pink and so forth, I found that more washed out hues of those colors pair better. So for example, instead of a true pink, like a petal pink, more so a washed out, like a dirty mauve pink would pair better, or a very light subdued pink. So as long as what you're wearing up top isn't too bright, these are pretty versatile as well, but it does take more thought than the mink pair. My last pair of the point flats, these are the chili red, and the design and look of these I really like. I think the red is the perfect shade in that it provides, well, first and foremost, if you're going for a red pair of shoes, you know what you're getting yourself into. You're purposely buying this color to get that pop of red. So obviously the red pops, however it's got a little bit of a muted tone to it, so it's not too loud, and you can most likely wear it in an office environment. Kind of similar to the blue pair, these pair of shoes obviously appear a lot brighter in outdoors, and then indoors it's a more subdued red. What you're seeing in the viewfinder right now, or not what you're seeing in the video, what I see in the viewfinder is more true to how it looks outdoors. And I found these to be quite easy to pair. I originally came in wanting a red pair of flats so I could pair with like blacks and whites and blues and things that you would naturally think would go with red. So since I already had an idea of what I wanted to wear these with coming in, it's been pretty easy to style, especially since I always intentionally reach for them if I'm intentionally trying to go for just a pop on my feet. My last pair of shoes, and my most recent ones, are these leopard loafers. These by far are so comfortable. The loafer style, I only have one pair, so maybe I shouldn't speak for all the loafers, but my certain pair of the loafer style is far, far more comfortable than my point styles, simply because these feel like house slippers and they feel so comfortable in the way that they envelope your feet. And that's already saying that the point ones are super comfortable. This is even more comfortable. These are also in a size 8, so I sized up half a size from my regular size with these as well. I usually wear a 7.5. I think I mentioned that earlier in the video. And I absolutely love these. I have not gotten the chance to wear them out yet, so I don't know how they are comfort-wise 6 hours from now, but given that it feels like I'm walking on clouds just from like an initial 10 seconds in it, I think comfort is pretty great. I also wanted to talk a little bit about durability specific to these loafers. I've found that the insole is thicker than the insoles of the point flats. So if you're someone that also always needs to have thicker, more durable insoles, because that might help, I don't know, the base and sole of your feet, your arch, whatever reason it might be, keep in mind that the loafers do have a thicker insole, which I was not expecting or even knew about at all. As far as the look of these, I honestly think I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun pairing these with a lot of different things. I got them because I've never had a pattern pair of shoes before, and I think that these are still a nice and neutral pattern enough that it won't exactly look very loud on my feet. Loud in a tacky way, if that makes sense. The tan of the shoe reads quite like a skin tone tan, so it has a nice little undertone to it, and it looks really nice with the brown spots. There's also a slight black trim to the edge of the shoe, which I think is just a nice little touch and really just shows where the quality shines through, and they really put thought into designing and making these shoes. Overall, I really love ROTHY'S. I have 4 pairs and I do plan to buy more as new colors come out, so I'm gonna freaking watch for that. I think they overall are super comfortable, super durable, and ROTHY'S offers a very nice selection of colors and styles for you to choose from. My one advice though, before you go into the process of purchasing a pair, whether this be your first pair or more pairs to add to your first one, is to think about how the shoe would fit into your closet. So for example, the blue pair, I kind of just bought those because I thought, wow, the color's really pretty, let me just buy it. And as a result, it took me a little while to acclimate how to dress for it. I think if you look at each color and think about, okay, how many items in my closet will actually match with this, you'll go in making a more informed decision, and you'll be truly your most optimal level of happiness when you finally have the pair, and you won't struggle a lot down the line in terms of how to wear it. I will say the point flats sometime add an extra layer of professionalism and formality to your outfit. Whether or not that's what you're going for is up to you, but do bear that in mind, because I know, for example, there's some days I'm wearing a super casual v-neck top, and I think the color of the shoe would go great with my top, but I don't necessarily want to wear a pointed flat with it, you know, I'm going for casual vibes. So keep that in mind. But yeah, if you guys would like to purchase your own pair, or if you found this video informative or etc., I do have my share code in the description for you guys to use, so you can get $20 off your purchase of ROTHY'S shoes. But thank you for sticking around this long. Take care, and I will see you guys in another video.